23dB Production Studios in the Garden State, New Jersey, this is The Art of Music Tech with your hosts, Fela and Denis.
Let's go, and welcome to The Art of Music Tech podcast. I'm your host, Fela, and over there is Denis.
Hi, guys. How you doing? Fela, how you doing?
Oh, wow, busy.
I saw you every day since you came back from tour. You didn't even take a day off.
Yes, we've been hitting it hard. Since I was on tour with Christian Mcbride's new Jawn. Fantastic tour in Europe. 2 weeks and 2 days. Great time. Went to Malta, south of France. Yeah.
Some pretty pictures. Go on Instagram and check it out.
Please do. I got console pics and just walking around in these beautiful cities. You just feel the history. That's the beautiful thing about touring and doing music, and it just wow. I've gotten
to see the world. Yeah,
I gotten to experience the world. So besides just being a kind of a gear geek, that's one of the things that really make this gig worth it, and everything we do. Man, we've been busy exactly since that tour.
I mean, I think you landed Wednesday morning, and in Wednesday afternoon we were here talking already. Because we had an important meeting next morning.
Yes.
No time to rest and relax.
Exactly. So, but it's fun. It's all stuff that I'm excited by between touring and the podcast, doing that more as a business now. And also, since I got back, we're starting to do more recordings with Atlantic Records and their digital content side.
We got a random call on Sunday night at like 10 p.m. We came back from one gig.
Yeah.
And got a call.
Yeah, got a text rather.
Well, text and then call.
And hey, can you do it? Yep. All right. So,
well, they like to say, even if you can do it, say yes.
Exactly. Especially, when it's a label that's been around for so long, and being able to have them as a client, that's amazing.
But hey, gig was yesterday, so everything went well.
Yeah.
Overall, so yeah.
Yeah. The
48 hours later.
Yeah, we were doing the gig.
Yeah, we were doing the gig.
Which was recording, live vocals and basically a Nord.
Nord.
Yeah, and looking forward to that coming out.
Yeah, we may end up doing post-production, but that's still on hold. And who knows? And if not, then great too. We still recorded it.
Yeah, but you could still see and hear our stuff through Atlantic Records. We'll put the link out to what we worked on as soon as it's available. As of now, we're still editing and getting it together. But pretty exciting. As the artists were Jake Miller and Clara. So
they got over 1 million views on YouTube already.
Yeah. So I'm excited to do a night to fit together this kind of acoustic version of their song. So
and the production wise, we only had 3 lines to record.
Yeah.
But we had to do pretty long runs though.
Yeah,
it was like 50 feet.
Yeah.
75 maybe.
Exactly. They wanted kind of a clean area as far as the video was concerned. But yeah, I'm excited for that to come out so that we can explain it more.
Lighting was amazing.
It's
the camera work, the camera production, and their setup was baller too.
Yeah. excited for these projects to come up, and sounds like it's going to be a weekly thing. So that's another exciting thing about that. So every week we can give you kind of a inside look on Atlantic Records digital content that we'll be sharing and telling you what we did, what gear we used, the methods we used to make it happen,
and learn
why.
too. I mean, we've learned so much yesterday. It's just priceless, I think.
Oh yes, we've been having meetings all day, just writing down how we could have made it better.
Oh yeah, improve. Yeah, if we do it weekly, then we have to be able to improve too.
Yeah.
And we see what it is now.
Exactly. Well, we're kind of just making notes throughout the day, we could have done this, not just that's the only thing we were talking about, but
yes,
because it's just so many projects that we got going. So it's great.
I mean, again, the podcast business is growing, getting bigger, so might as well join the movement.
Yeah. It's just a great way to learn. I mean, I hope you're listening to us. It's a great way to learn from people who are really doing it out in the industry of whatever you do, whether that's audio or whatever your interests are, even cars or whatever. I mean, just a great way to learn information is podcasting, and also for businesses to get your brand out, to show that you're the best in what you're known for.
And you're utilizing today's technology, because podcast is a platform to move your business.
Yeah, product and your
brand, and so many other things. Your personal, and anything. If you're an artist, LeBron has a podcast, right? Or one of the NBA player has a podcast.
Oh, I'm not sure, man. There's so many of them.
Yeah, now it's just too many.
I lose track. Yeah,
we've talked about. Remember, we were talking about Two Dope Queens.
Yeah, out of Brooklyn.
They're out of Brooklyn.
Yeah, and they use the same platform as us, Podbean, to put out their podcast, and they have over 150,000 downloads.
So they generate income by just doing podcasts.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, really, there is no limit, or there is no ceiling to that, really.
Yeah, and you're able to inform a possible customer on why your service or product or the knowledge that you have. It's just it's a great platform, and we're starting to really do it for other people and businesses, and we'll have more on that as that develops as well. All the gear we use on that as well, and we're doing video for a lot of that as well. So check that out on our Instagram and Facebook accounts, 23DB Productions.
Facebook stories,
social.
IG.
Yeah, we're starting to go live a bit more. We're really just opening up, just wanting to put out more and more information on what we do, and show that you don't have to have $1 million to have a really nice setup.
And it's in your pocket already. The phone is in your pocket already. I mean, it's still technology. It's a powerful tool.
Yeah, and just the different ways of using it. Also, the Eclipse speakers, which we've spoken about them before.
We had them for a few years already.
Yeah, they're out of Japan. They're like bookshelf speakers, hi-fi speakers, but also you can use them for monitors, for mastering projects. They're pristine speakers. And our layest discovery was using the Wire World
USB 2.0.
The 2.0, yeah.
Cable. Yeah. It sounded unbelievable to me, listening to hip hop music through such a small speaker.
Yeah, this is kind of an update because the last time we talked about these speakers on the podcast, we mentioned that, you know, when you listen to like hip hop or electro music, it just wouldn't sound right.
Yeah, you may want to get bigger speaker for that. But
Yeah.
now,
But now with the change of a higher end USB speaker from the computer going into the speakers, it sounds incredible. The electronic music, orchestral, everything. That simple cable cleared up a lot of stuff.
the low end is.
Yeah, a lot of the low end. Because when you use,
we were missing that completely.
Yeah,
It was.
actually, I mean, it almost sounded like the speaker was gonna like blow. You know, when you listen to.
Yeah, it sounded like we were pushing too hard.
Yeah. And now you can go all the way up, and it's just crystal clear. And we're talking about it because it's such a great option for the person that's mixing in their apartment, and they can't have a sub, but really want to know what's going on throughout your mix. I can't.
You can do it with your laptop and a set of speakers.
I highly recommend this speaker now.
What's the market price now? I think it's still like $1,300
Yeah, which is an excellent price
for a hi-fi speaker. Yes.
Yeah, that is made for even mastering applications. So to get an all-around speaker, these
I think you can edit so many projects from audio to video and so forth so on. It's just super small size speaker, but with a big sound when you use right USB cable, pretty much.
Yeah, it just gives it's more information and you can hear it. And the right information, evidently.
Your ears don't get tired.
Yeah.
Even though if it's loud, it got pretty loud too. You've noticed that the actual image and loudness was on totally different level.
Yeah.
Like it sounded like a big speaker.
Yeah, it really does. It really does. So, that's the update on the Eclipse. Was it TD-M1, I believe?
They also have Apple AirPort, right? Apple AirPort, Bluetooth.
Yeah.
8-inch input.
Yeah.
And built-in audio interface, so you can connect it to your computer through USB. That's what we were doing.
Yeah. Which is how you would do it for mixing. Is through the
with your laptop.
With your laptop and mix whatever tracks you have.
And the USB cable is not even $120 for USB cables. It's kind of expensive, but for what you get,
worth it.
Worth it.
It took these speakers to another level. When you listen to it through like Bluetooth, though, it doesn't have that same shimmer.
Yeah.
So just to let you know, but upgrade the USB cable. And we're using a Wire World. Their mid-level, like $120 cable. We'll put the link in the.
It's like 6 feet too, right? 6 feet. It's pretty long.
Yeah. They have different colors. We have a red one.
And we're using it on audio on USB audio interface. We have 2-channel Focusrite.
Yep.
You travel with,
Yep.
You
sounds fantastic.
Yeah, sounds amazing. And I actually hear the difference when a day when we left our gear in our friend's car. I had to use regular USB cable just to listen to music. And it didn't sound as good as usual regular setup.
Yeah.
So your ears get used to something clean, and then you figure out. And then we we've learned ourselves that we really had the setup we didn't know about.
Yep.
With that little speaker and USB cable.
Yeah, so we're always learning and just better ways to make this ways to make these speakers sound better, or any part of our gear. So, every time we can find
and it's all for work. Really, if you want to generate income from, buying all this expensive gear, just don't buy it and, let it cover in dust. No, of course not.
Yeah.
Find a way to generate income. I mean, they're so small, and you put a little backpack laptop and travel around the world and mix albums.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds doable.
Yeah. Yeah. And pack the punch of a studio, and not get kicked out of your hotel room because it's too loud.
Yeah.
But still get the clarity of your mix, which is the reason to do this. So yeah, that's been a great help. And just really, now we have 3 real sets of monitors, that we can monitor everything on. So
from small to big.
Yeah, from small monitors to big. Which we have.
Yeah, I mean
the Neumann,
and Focal.
The Neumann, and the Focal monitors, powered monitors, so as well. So, yeah.
You go to any studio, they at least have 2-3 sets of monitors.
Yeah. So that's been exciting to add.
And I mean, we did a gig with Atlantic Records, but we still brought our even IEC cables, power cables. We bring Cloud Snake.
Yep.
We bring a lot of good stuff and a lot of expensive stuff to a gig. But I mean, overall, to make our life easier.
Yeah, I can't wait. We'll be sharing those tracks from Atlantic as soon as that video hits. And just really break it down on an episode when it comes out.
Yeah, and maybe we'll probably do another one by the time we do next episode. We'll probably do another one.
Yeah, we'll probably have a couple to talk about. So
I mean, looking forward to it. And
oh yeah, it's an honor to work with such a well-known label in this next phase of entertainment, which is digital content, social media. It's not going anywhere.
And really, brands building their own content.
Exactly.
Yeah, we were just talking about it that 10 years ago, those positions wasn't even
a job.
Yeah.
There was no such thing as this. So
2018.
And a small company like us are able to come in and really show what we have and prove that this boutique company can make it happen and get on with some fantastic artists. So
yeah, and I mean team of videographers too.
Oh yeah, the visuals I can't wait. Yeah. So
they had solid gear. They got 4K camera and all fancy tools too.
Oh yeah, Steadicam, great.
Don't get me wrong, but they get great results too. That's why you have all fancy tools.
Oh yes, it's not for show.
And
it's always Records. It's always worth the price.
Yes.
So you just have to pick wisely what you need next in your arsenal.
Yeah, I mean write it. Well, I mean we write it down.
Audio arsenal, rather.
Yeah, audio arsenal. I mean we write down. We have a list with things we need.
Yeah, a running list. It never ends. But particular pieces that move the needle in the business, and we see a financial impact on as well. So
and we sound better too.
Oh yes, as well. I mean, sounding great and knowing exactly what'll sound, make you sound great and move you to another level. It's been great.
Yeah, a lot of work, a lot of learning.
Yeah.
Involved.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, this is why going to like things like NAMM and, conventions and stuff.
AES. I can't wait this year. AES.
Yeah. You get to check out all of the new guys, all the major manufacturers, the usual suspects are out
and
there.
And small companies. There are
many small companies that
every week I see different companies and they make audio gear, and then you see them sponsoring their product.
Exactly. And they're reasonable and they sound great.
$150 for speakers.
Yeah. So,
can't wait to try them. I mean, they good, they bad, I don't know, but there are companies out there that just...
Yeah.
And bigger they get, they probably start hiring too.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And heck, they'll need content. It's too much for us to do. So we're fitting it out there, people, these different manufacturers need great content to like show off their gear. And this is a great way to, either do a discount with the gear or, figuring out how you can help them and you can also get a great product and show how it works, how it helps out your business. And that's what we do. When we find a product we like, or they'll reach out to us now. So
either or. I'm looking at Sweetwater website, and each product they sell, they have a video for it on YouTube. So even if you don't know nothing about a product, well, spend 3 minutes and they'll tell you A to Z what the product does. So yeah, the video content is on the rise.
Yeah, it's a game to get into. It's a future tip to keep in mind in audio, whether you're starting your own business or just learning more and more to one day start your own business. So yes, all right, that's it this week for the Art of Music Tech podcast. Thank you so much for listening. Please share, leave comments on iTunes, rate the podcast. We're on YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Podbean. You can check us out at 23dbproductions.com. 23db Productions is also, that's our social media handle for IG, Facebook,
YouTube,
everything. Yeah, YouTube, LinkedIn. So yeah, if you want to learn more about something that we mentioned, or if you have a gig that you'd like for us to consult with you about, or book us to record for you. Yeah, I think that's about it, right, Dennis?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. This is a great episode. Nice to catch up with everybody, and looking forward to having an interview soon. Upcoming, my friend LaSalle, she's on tour on the On the Run 2 tour with Beyonce and Jay-Z. Can't wait to have her. She's an old friend, and we're gonna talk some shop. But she's in the video world, but it all comes together, right?
Yes, we both work together, audio and video.
Yeah, we all work together. Exactly. So more about that on the next episode. Thank you so much, and let's go.
Let's go, guys.
For more information of booking 23db Productions, visit their website at 23dbproductions.com. Like and follow 23db Productions at Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter for the latest work.